Even though no one's here at the moment, but just in case someone's watching this shit in the future. I should be doing my Skyrim stories, but I just... Oh, you give me my childhood game and I'm gone. See you later. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You give me my childhood game and I'm gone. Oh, yep, sorry about that. Just gotta make sure if I get someone's talking, I can actually reply back and some shit like that. Alright, press any button. So what I found out yesterday, or today, I don't remember, that if you pick the Crusader's armor up at low level, like me being level 2, you can actually put it on the stand, and it'll update your current level, which is pretty cool. You see, I like the shield, right? I like the weapons and the shield. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the tabard. Like, honestly, I like the gold outlines, stuff like that. For some reason, wait up. I'm a bit confused here. Because yesterday the armor looked quite dirty, but now it doesn't look as dirty. What in the fudge? I wish the emblem right there was, I wish it was bigger, to be honest with you. Grander. Because you are the Divine Crusader, basically. But whatever. I'm going to change myself back to a bloke, you know, so... It is 2025 after all, you know. It's now acceptable, apparently. I'm the Crusader. Let's just run around as Cecilia. Body. Boom. Head. You know what, man? I've seen some people do some wild shit with this. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't think I give a shit. I did wish they had a few more beards. Like, I understand this game didn't have any beards. But, oh my god. French porn star. An olden day porn star. Established porn star. The Dirty Sanchez. No, that one's a kitty fiddler. I'm gonna, yep. Honestly, man. What the hell's going on with that beard? It's a bit of a bug right there. This one. I don't know about the Dirty Sanchez. Can I get a bit more established mustache? Yeah, looks alright. There we go. Let's just give him green eyes. Eyes. Tone. There we go. There we go. There's the Darius. Alright. He had brown hair in the thing, but now he's got black hair. So anyway, I like the shield, man. The Crusader's shield looks sick. Like, if you've seen the one in the Creation Club, it's fucking gross. It is absolutely gross. The one in the game in Oblivion looks nice, but this does look quite better. Really does. So today's grind is I'm gonna go finish this quest line. First, I might actually go to sleep and level up. And then I shall finish this quest line for the Crusader, and then go and grind some bloody Oblivion gates. Might be a bit sore afterwards, you know, grinding on those. With my bed. How the fudge do I level up? Still level 2, eh? To level up, take a rest after you've increased your skills enough. Jesus Christ, it takes a while to level up in this game. I've done some shit. I love that look. Just having a little peek over the side. Alright, where we going? We're going to Anvil somewhere. Umril. Honestly, man, I think I might just play this a bit more, right? Like, over the time, because, end of the day, I want to tell, like, a story like I do for Skyrim, but for Oblivion. Now, with Skyrim, people come across Skyrim and Tamriel to aid the Dragonborn, right? Because the dragons show up there, and then the shit hits the fan. But for Oblivion, the story will be very different, because, you know, Oblivion's questline is way more intense than Skyrim's. I mean, basically, Elduin resurrects dragons, and that's about it, right? He resurrects dragons, and the shit happens in Skyrim. But it doesn't happen to all Tamriel. Why are they attacking my horse for? Can't you see him riding the fucking thing? You know? And so... What the shit? It's not really an overly Tamrielic threat. I mean, if he started resurrecting dragons and sending them across Tamriel to cause trouble... That would have been a little bit better. It really would have been. It would have been more sense that he sends dragons to scout out and create, you know, craft territory for future invasions. And then once he realizes that there's a lot of times being passed and the elves are gone and humans, you know, whatever. But it doesn't do that. So, I don't know. But for the Oblivion Crisis, I mean, it just happens on the spot in the heartland of Cyrodiil, but it happens everywhere. Throughout all the 9 provinces. 9 provinces. Wrong one. Throughout every kingdom, so it's the shit hitting the fan on the spot everywhere. So, like, the stories for the Crusader would be, he finds Cecilia in the chapel, he's completed this quest line, he's dealt with the Umril, you know, the threat to the world back then. Maybe a year later, the Oblivion Crisis starts. And by then, the guilds are established, the Listener is now, you know, a thing, the Mages Guild has their new Archmage, the Fighters Guild has their new leader, and the Thieves Guild has the Grey Fox. And by that time, when the Oblivion Crisis happens, these characters can aid. And maybe even the Daedric, you know, champions. Either they're Daedric cultists that, you know, their Daedra doesn't necessarily agree with Miriam's Dagon, or, you know, they're enemies, so they aid the Crusader. Or they're just people that were stuck in a situation, they became the champions of Daedric princes, even though they don't worship the Daedric prince, and they come and aid with their weapons and their artifacts and stuff like that. Which it'd be kind of cool. But I need to, like, figure out how I'd craft this story. And obviously I'd need mods for that, because what I'd really want to see is a mod that doesn't allow the Oblivion Crisis to happen straight away. So you can go to the Imperial City and you can see the princes waltzing around, having ladies chase them or their servants or whatever. You know, so there's actual new characters involved that we never get to see in the game because they're dead when the game starts. So the Oblivion Crisis hasn't happened. And you can activate it somehow. And maybe either end up in prison. You know, there's an option to end up in prison and start the quest line there. Or there's an option to, you know, be on your merry way and then come across, you know, this dead traveller on the road with 2 Mythic Dawn soldiers over the top of him. And you kill the Mythic Dawn soldiers and you find the Amulet of the Kings. And you find a note, you know, saying deliver it to Joffrey, you know, some sort of blade letter. It could be the blade, one of the blades that survived. Make your mind up where you're looking, bro. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, something like that. An alternate start mod, especially Kvatch being, like, rebuilt. Seeing the people that are there still alive, you know, they're living their lives. And obviously those that you don't get to meet in the game because they're dead when it starts. Is this the place, or am I waiting for the Knights of the Narnia? Well, I guess we're waiting for the daylight to come around. Let's go 7 o'clock. You had no head.
Yes, Lord Crusader?
Hail, Commander.
My friend, what you need, right, is to fix your outfit up.
What is it, Lord Crusader?
Whatever.
Goodbye.
What am I going to do to start this quest? Do I just go in? I'm going in. Not everyone's here yet, by the looks of it. Nah, we're going in. Don't need you guys anyway. I might end up friendly killing my own dudes, to be honest with you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't run ahead, you lit a trap, you idiot. There's no point having the Knights of the Nine if it's just the Crusader.
Knights of the Nine! For Akatosh and the Nine! Let's keep moving. For Talos and the Nine!
For Talos and the Nine!
Show yourself.
Die!
Nah, can't wait. There's enemies nearby. A silver arrow, pretty solid gem.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Why?
Die! For Akatosh and the Nine!
That scream was real, bro.
I wonder if Umaril will dare face us.
So there was only 3 of us.
Looks like it opens up into a huge room up ahead. Remember,
Time to destroy the world.
Die, cur!
For the
Knights of the
Nine!
Nine! For Talos of the Nine!
Yay!
Come on and fight, coward!
Akatosh endures!
These guys appearing in nowhere, are they? Oh, they are. So their job is to deal with them, and my job is to blow the whatever the fuck this is up. Time has frozen, I'm pretty sure. Remember correctly? I can't see him. He tried to chase me. Settle down, bro. I'm not even there yet. Right, you big boy. Venice. It's like fighting Jigalag. Oh my god. Umurel's sword, eh? Is that just a large elven sword? Now I'm over encumbered. Fucking hell. Alright. Like, isn't... Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a... I remember correctly, I think Talos's thing actually gives you a massive boost to your strength. Blessing of Talos himself, fortify strength on self, yeah. I used to use that all the time when I was over encumbered in Oblivion. Ah, this Meridian thing is out of hand.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not.
Yes, I know I'm over encumbered, bro. Settle the fuck down.
And your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last.
I want to see if this fixes it, TGM.
Our purgatory
Yep.
is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine, to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
So you want to hear, eh?
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. The old bitterness that seemed...
Alright.
The knights... The evil took hope. I killed him. I could. The evil... Thanks. I took the...
Right, you should be free now. The
Walk with the
conversation
knights
is done. No, still here. Rightio. Got to chuck some of the shit in the drawer. I don't know if Umariel's sword is simply a elven sword or a custom sword. Where do you put all this shit in my...
Lord Crusader, how can this
My
be?
God.
You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Malindar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umarel's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead. I can see that. You'll have to excuse me. I need a moment to collect my thoughts. We found Umarel's body next to yours, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pellinor Whitestrake. We didn't know. Tell me, Umarel, what happened? Did you succeed in pursuing him into the spirit realm as the prophet said? Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
Which bed is mine? I didn't realize it. They have multiple bed colours. And some of them... Oh, I like that, man. Look at that. So you got multiple different bed colours. And some have the sheets over the top, some do not. I like that. Where's the master bedroom for the master, you know, the master bloke? You know, is this it in here? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Where the fuck's my door? Can't I have a wank in peace? Fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, alright. Search. Let's go chuck me old armor in there. The curses of the order. Boots of the order. Emerald sword. I want to check this out. Now, there is a way. Show details. Emerald sword. It does look like your typical elven greatsword. I'm pretty sure. I could very well be wrong. Find out later. I really hope with a mod, right? Oh,
Knights of the Nine,
first.
hear me.
No, very bro.
Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaril, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaril the Unfeathered? Umaril has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaril forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hail the power of the
Crusader is arisen!
Alright, good shit. Alright, see you later. So, what I really hope for Beyond Skyrim is that we get a lot more lore in this place. We might find it, like, burnt down to the ground. Very much like Skyhaven Temple, right? But was there, like, a Lord Crusader? Was there a commander of the Nine? Was someone worthy enough to wear all the armor? Or was it... was nobody? Was there individual knights that wore these pieces, and when the Dominion attacked, they took quite a bit of the gear, but some of the knights fled and hid certain things? Or was the Holy Crusader there, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of hope that there was somewhat of a Crusader, or not necessarily. Like, I hope there was always remains someone that is worthy enough to wear all the armor throughout the hundreds of years from Oblivion to Skyrim. Or the fact that maybe no one was worthy enough to wield them all, and so the Knights of the Nine, or certain Knights of the Nine. Because I hope, what I really want to see, man, when I come back here in Beyond Skyrim, because I definitely believe the mod will come out. They've done way too much to cancel it, or to stop it. I really hope to see this place much more fortified, like with walls, like they are like a Stendar order. Or they were the Stendar's order. Yeah, there's like a fortification here, there's a priory, there's the church, and there's like barracks around here or something like that. That they were a large order, and the most trusted of the, like 9 of the knights, or say 8 of the knights, had the artifacts. Or maybe not, I don't know. But I can't wait to see what happens, and I was really hoping the Crusader Creation Club gave it insight to that, but they really butchered it in that one. For a CSGO Oblivion mod, what I actually really hope to see is some actual immersion into the Oblivion gates. Like, you've got this gate here, but you've got no Daedra, man. You've got no Daedra at all. Like, I would love to see Daedra just crawling all over this place. Like, you know, like, towns getting attacked, cities being attacked, just constant harassment from the Daedra. Like, you'll come across a cave, right? So, say there's a cave right here, and you go inside of it, and it's got bandits or necromancers, but this time it's got Daedra. And you've got Daedric patrols out and about, killing anything that moves, because there's an Oblivion Gate nearby, and they keep coming, they keep harassing. The Oblivion Crisis doesn't feel enough like a crisis in that certain regard, where the land is poisoned by the Oblivion Gates. Like, I want to see Daedric patrols out, hunting and killing people on the roads and stuff like that, attacking towns and those sort of things. And the more you clear up the gates in these areas, the less the patrols will be, or the there'll be less of them, and they won't be like they won't be as big. Things like that I want to see. But yeah, I'd love to see, like, say you ignore Skingrad, Skingrad's Oblivion Gate being attacked, and you get there and like you get inside the city and there's just like Daedra everywhere trying to murder people. That'd be sick. Now I need to go and do some grinding on these gates. Should but allies for Bruma. I fucking hate this one, but we shall. What the? Oh, you're gonna. I still gotta help them, don't I? I might as well do that one first. You can get the Kvatch guard to come and help you out. Oh, now I'm glowing again, oh, thank God. I remember coming back here after this, and there were legionaries willing to follow me.
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would... Oh, yes. You've come... I warn you, take a few moments to... Are you ready to go? We... You know...
Just gonna go do this. I wonder if the Kvatch guard will be named. Still standing. I thought they were sort of slightly destroyed. Whoa, bro. Whoa!
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are...
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
I hate to refuse you, my friend, but we can't open that, and the... Hurry. Once...
Pressing J for journal. Allies for Bruma. Battle of Castle Kvatch. Finish that up real quick. Imagine if they made a DLC for this to rebuild Kvatch. There they are.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help? We'll be right behind you. I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
We don't need a key.
I'm just waiting for Captain Matty. Yes, I have it. You do the guard one little favor, and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it. I've still...
Alright, pride will kill you. I'm fine with that. Pride shall be your undoing.
You pathetic worm! You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
You fucking oath, lads. Now, where are we going? Still alive? Alright, we're still alive.
Let's get this. Show me what you got.
Stop killing my targets, you bastards.
Show me what you've got. Why? Won't die!
There's gonna be a simple way to charge your weapons, right? I do have soul gems on me, but how the fuck do I... drop stack? No. Show details. Left control. No, that's what I want. H. How do I enchant it? How do I enchant it further? Charge 0. If anyone's watching, let me know. I don't know if anyone's watching. I have no idea. Crystal details? No? That's cycle details, you idiot. It used to be T in Skyrim, you know? Drop negative. Drop stack. No. Show details. No. Or maybe it's like a repair hammer. You just click on the fucking thing, maybe? It's not working. Whoops. Well, let's see if I don't have an actual proper one. One of these homes was Cecilia's home.
I fought much friends. Show me what you've got.
This was the arena, was it not? Oh no. It's very arena-like right there. My bad.
Am I supposed to be impressed? This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck.
Oh. Alright, so now you're useless. The speed is being drained. It was a blessing of Talos, bro. Where the fudge? I'm so confused right now. Could be a ladder down there, eh? Yep, simpleton. A few more Daedria. Oh, my bad. Oh, far out. Am I still cursed?
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I want to find that out, actually. No.
Charge the courtyard!
You're a big boy.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of
Mate,
service?
that scamp made sure. That scamp's mum made sure he had plenty of milk.
What's the matter? This ends here.
Oh, my legionary fella. Right in the knee. Rest in peace, fella. You died doing the god's work. Mutton. I shall take your food. I'm always about, you know. Now. We only got one left. The other guy died, did he? Where's his body? There it is. No, it's rocks. Oh, well, looks like it's, you know, he knows the playstyle. Play stealth archer, and you shall live. Isn't his bed in here somewhere? No, it's definitely up here. They're bullying the dude here, eh?
Show me what you've got. What's the matter?
Trying to keep you alive, fella. Alright, now I need to make sure I got actual healing. It's been blocked off. I swear to God, this was part of the actual cell itself, but there is the cat. Now, Cecilia's story, right? And this is what I mean. I've talked about this beforehand. The level of detail that went into Oblivion was the Count's bed had its very own doona. And you can't even sleep in it because that prick owns it, but he's dead. You know, like that is, right there is just... that's a level of detail you don't they didn't add in Skyrim for sure. And so I went along and I made the Count's daughter, like a daughter in my story for Skyrim, for Cecilia's story, because, you know, again, you look across this entire place and everyone's been mutilated. That's the kind of Daedra MO, right? But this guy is in a pool of his own blood, as in he had his throat slit, or he trusted someone that came in and they killed him. And he's a, you know, dude in his 50s by the looks of it, and you're telling me the Count of Cyrodiil isn't gonna have a daughter or anything? You know, like, come on, you're a leader. Clovia's signet ring. That's what we needed. Anything cool need to steal? Well, can't really steal from the dead. They don't own property, do they? Couple septums. Imperial soldiers judge me right now, eh? I lost 2 of my legionaries. Bloody... One of them survived though. The other guy died.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you? We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance? At least, this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days. I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help. I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city. Bye.
Alright, one done. Quest defense for Bruma. Allies for Bruma. Alright. I don't think I closed the right Oblivion gate, unfortunately, because this is like 10,000 of them. That one drove me nuts. Is that who I think it is?
Tidings, citizen.
It is. You done that to yourself, my friend. You done that to yourself.
Hello. You saved the church from that wicked old Ayleid king, didn't you? Well done. I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion gate open outside the city.
Oh yeah.
Good day.
Definitely closed the wrong one then. Can I get the Knights to to follow me of this? I wouldn't much use because no one's got health regen in this game. They'll die. What? What, Jake? I'll run that one. Don't level up, you get a walk ride. Oblivion gates don't feel that threatening, eh? You'd expect like a good horde of like 15 to 20 Demora out there or some shit. Like, in Sky Oblivion, I want like a proper threat. Like, yeah, you've got 15 or so Demora, Daedroth, you know, other sort of nasty creatures and stuff like that. And then getting inside the gate, it's like a fight up. Like, I don't want there to be a pain in the ass getting there, as in like puzzles and shit. Like, I want to cut through a horde of Daedra. Because, they're meant to be in the millions, right? Yeah, unlimited supply of just Daedra. And I want to just cut through a horde of them. Like, it might be a bit of a gameplay thing, and that'd obviously be a mod, because you know people that'll start the game straight away and go head first into it. And it won't really benefit anybody if they're level 2, like myself, and have iron armor, and decide to, charge into Oblivion. But no. Might be on the way up there, but looks of it. Find the layout of the 3 or 4 Oblivion gates to put here, then it's all done. Oh! Proper landmines. Proper. Bouncing Betties. Man, these guys got turrets. They've got mines. They've got flora that wants to poison you, stab you, whip you. Like, look at these things, right? Like, these guys are fucking rough. Imagine a playthrough if you like play like a Nord from Skyrim and Oblivion, but you were trained to become a Greybeard, but you've only got like 1 full shout you've learned, 2 shouts that only got 2 words, maybe 2 shouts that only have 1 word. So like, would you obviously pick Fusfrodar to be your like the shout that you know, and then maybe become Eternal as like the shout with 2 shouts? I don't know, man. I mean, I really would, or maybe like. I don't know, if I was to play a Greybeard, like an Ulfric Stormcloak Greybeard outcast, or someone that left the Order because they wanted to live their life, oh fuck off. I would probably pick Fusfrodar, obviously, and it'd have to be like a longer cooldown because you're not the Dragonborn. Full Fusfrodar, for a pretty cool knockback shout. Maybe 1 word of become, no, 2 words of become Eternal. No, I only need 1 really. So I'm getting killed. And then maybe, I'd go, definitely, while we're in a sprint, I'd get 2 of those maybe, or just 1 of those, like a little dash forward. So, like, you want the one that pushes people back. You want the one that, I don't know, man, actually. I'd kind of like the fire one. Maybe like you're 35, you've been training since you were 10, so you've learnt quite a few words of power. You've got Fusfrodar, you've got maybe 1 word of Become Eternal, 2 words of Push Forward, and Fire Breath. Would be pretty cool. And maybe the last one that I'd have would be Ice Form, to freeze enemies around me. That'd be pretty sick, having that sort of shout combo from Oblivion into the playstyle of it. Unique sort of playthrough. I hope this leads me where I need to go, because I don't want to fuck around this. Oh, I hate the way this fights, because it's like 1, 2, 3, and then you got to reset. So it's like it's got like a 3-hit combo. 1, 2, 3, and then you got to wait for it to reset. So normally I like to just like go in with a One power. Done. I don't feel like this is the place. I'm just running through a cave here. There needs to be more danger here, man. Like, maybe I'm too low level. I thought I heard something. Another cave, come on. I don't know. This on the other side of it, most likely. Was this where I died? It's gonna drive me nuts, isn't it? I'm gonna be stuck here forever. Look at that environment, yeah? Kind of how you envision hell as a kid, you know, and then just lava sea with lightning in the sky. It'd be cool if you saw like comets falling down, eh? Like maybe Oblivion, right? It's no longer Tamriel, right? This is the way I've always seen Oblivion. I don't see it as an endless form of like a new creation. I see it as a planet that's maybe in a different part of the galaxy, the Tamriel. And the Daedric Prince has like this ultimate power that can pretty much craft it. Like they've got the godly power to craft it how they see fit. But like I see this place a bit like Mustafar from Star Wars, right? Maybe Miriam's Dagon has the ultimate power here on this planet, but you can use magic to obviously get out of this planet and go into Tamriel or Nirn. It's kind of the way that I see Daedric realms. I don't see them as realms. I see them more as planets. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I see them more as planets from different parts of the galaxy that, I don't know. Nice. Now, fucking hopefully. Just 1-1, eh? Ah, you fuck. Roger. The whipped ones. Please, for fuck's sake, skip me closer. I guess not. Getting high or some shit. Fuck off, bro. Die, you mutt. Fuck, I hate these rises, man. They're so shit. This side of the gameplay needs to be fixed, for sure. Yeah, having to deal with scamps in this place just doesn't feel like Oblivion. Like, I need to be fighting hordes of Daedra. Like Demora and shit. And it could be because I'm too low level, but it's so, like, boring fighting scamps. Hey, you got stuck, step bro. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, fucking hell. That's some Holy Crusader shit. That is some Holy Crusader shit. Oh, I love this weapon, like, turned to ash. Because it is meant to be, like, the divine weapon of, like, Adra. Is it empty or not? I don't even bloody know anymore. Gave a 0 start, didn't I? That would, you know what? Actually would have been useful. Soul gem is empty. You can only equip a soul gem that is not. Fucking gay. Well, I don't know. I don't think I got any soul gems that are actually full. So empty, empty. Do I have any more? No. Can I charge my weapons with those though? Have a look real quick. I can, kind of. Oh, you can only enchant, can you? Absorb fatigue on strike, fortify fatigue on self. Whatever. Mufasa. Mufasa. Nah. Whatever. Let's dong. Alright. Enchant. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. So you can chant things for me. Hey, Oblivion team, could you guys, hurry up, please? I want to see Cyrodiil through Skyrim's eyes. Oh, so I can just chuck my mods in there, you know? Come on, fuck you, where are you? What's the time? It's only 6, you lazy bitch. Must be at 5 PM, eh? 5 PM and the Countess goes and hits the beers. Smoko, leave me alone.
How goes it? You sure gave those damn Daedra what for. It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around. I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil. I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison. Good day.
My pleasure, really. A pleasure to speak with you. Farewell. How do you do?
Honestly. Now, if you're an Oblivion player, you know who he is, right? He's got wanted posters all over the Imperial City. Now, again, why would you let some filthy-looking rat bastard, even though he
Hail,
was,
Sir Knight.
even though he's been cursed, why would you let someone like this,
Greetings.
with fucking rope toe socks, sit inside your area, you know? I don't get it. I might go to that, because that one's a pretty cool quest line. You can actually help the sun. I think it's Leowin. I think he bobs. Oh, yeah, nice. I think it's actually Chadenor. No. How late is it now? Bloody hell. You still slightly have to wait for the time to update. At least in the original game, you actually had a loading screen when you waited.
I don't have time to chat right now. With that Oblivion Gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later. My first responsibility is to the people of Cheydinhal. They look to me for protection in these dark times. With an open Oblivion Gate just outside our walls, I cannot risk weakening Cheydinhal's defenses, even for such a worthy cause. Not long ago, one of those foul gates manifested itself just outside the west gates of our city. Nothing's come out of it yet, but my son, Farwill, has taken some knights and entered the gate bravely in hopes of meet if you want to help. And we can use all the help we can get. Head over to the gate and lend a hand. Be seeing you.
Oh, I need to find a repair smith and enchantress or whatever to fix up all my shit while I'm in town. Oh, g'day, g'day. The next contractor episode. Well, alright. So while I'm here, while I'm live, he's essentially a bit of a weird character, right? Because I'm even thinking, right, and this could be a long shot, because I want to say something first. When I did the contractors episode or chapter, well, I keep getting confused with the words. I wasn't planning on doing the episodes for the Dragonborn. I was going to skip time with that. So I'm even thinking, like, I've got a save I can go back to before the war started and get that shit done real quick, and then do the contractor thing again. It'd take a bit of time, of course, but I could probably tell the story again and kind of update it to, like, maybe when the contractor goes inside the inn, the Dragonborn is leaving, something like that. You could, like, update his story. But he's a very unique character in the sense that he doesn't, like, I've made him a... Oh, it's weird to get into, man. He's there to fix the plot holes, pretty much, and without missing out on the content of the Dark Brotherhood. Because, essentially, if I couldn't figure out a way to fix the plot holes that the Dark Brotherhood quest line leaves behind, I would simply just have Centaurus go in there and waste them all, right? Or someone go and kill the Dark Brotherhood. But I don't want to miss out on the story content. And he's got a rather important part of the story that kind of closes the chapter of Skyrim in a certain way. It closes the main story, I guess, and kind of eventually when the mod comes out for Beyond Skyrim, it breathes life into a brand new story. His next chapter will be...
Well met.
A walleye, I'm afraid. I could redo his chapter that I did for that one, till Death Does We Part, or Do We Part. But I'm afraid that his next chapter will kind of be the closing chapter of Skyrim. Kind of like that, you know? Because he's not an essential character, as in, he's not like Tonrak or Minerva or Cecilia. He's very much his own story.
What about Grauzgash? We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself.
That answers the question. If you've got any other things like that, but yeah, like essentially, I needed an evil character one to play, right? Like a really menacing character, and he was there to just add more content into the Dark Brother, into the story as the Dark Brother, without having to kill them all in just the space of one mission. So he pops up throughout time. He wakes up into the world during the Civil War. He makes his way into Skyrim because war is good for business. He joins under the cause. Well, you know, it could be. You know, it could be. I'm not good with spoiling my own stuff, man. I'm really bad at it. But maybe he might not be after her directly. That was kind of the plan, because, you know, the Thalmor did want the Dragonborn dead, because, again, they do not want to Talos 2.0, especially anything like that. But they come to the understanding that the Dragonborn is needed for a certain amount of time, until a certain big black dragon is dealt with. Then, you know, they don't want Talos 2.0 coming around. But there is maybe another character at the end that might be sent on the hunt for him, and he might have to deal with that certain character, or try to. I mean, he's got the Blade of Dagon, and in the base game it's a pretty weak enchantment where it's like a 5% chance of just instantly killing somebody, but its real actual enchantment is crazy, man. I mean, I'm playing this right now, and the... What's his name? The main bad guy, the human dude. He's actually meant to be a wood elf, but he's a high elf. He's used Dagon's dagger to change himself into an Ultima. And he's used Dagon's dagger to cut himself twice to create children. His son and his daughter aren't actually his biological son or daughter, but they're different versions of him. So the contractor can essentially craft multiple copies of himself and send them out to kill people. You know? So there's definitely something there for him. Great War 2 is something good. I don't know about a Great War, man. I don't know. He's... Honestly, man, what I've thought about, right, with if I ever craft this story, is that the champion for Oblivion will walk into the tomb he's resting in, and he'll bypass him, and like he'll just walk right past him, not knowing the true danger that he's in. That, you know, the Crusader at the time could have woken him up. But the way that he wakes up in my story is that his coffin he's hiding in falls off the wall, hits the floor and wakes him up. He's meant to be woken up during this time. But the Oblivion crisis happens and the vampire's meant to wake him up, gets killed. That sort of thing. So he will kind of be there, but not kind of be there. A Great War, man, I honestly think that the next Bethesda game is going to be...
Let's do business.
Oh, shit, that was loud. I think the next Bethesda game is going to be very close to the events of Skyrim. Yeah, 1 gold.
Excellent bargain.
I don't like the idea of like 2 Great Wars though. I just don't. I don't know. I believe Bethesda will be taking the next Great War into their next game. They've talked about it in the past. They really want to jump into the whole conflict with the Dominion and the Empire.
Thank you. Come again.
But even if they don't do that, I would actually love a time skip where you're like, imagine you jump into a Tamriel. My bad, wrong place. Where the fuck's... Your doors look funny. I mean, we go another 200 years into the future, right, into Tamriel, but the Empire's gone and the Dominion rules. Like, the Dominion won the next Great War, and you come to the, like, whatever map you're in, and it's ruled by elves. That'd be wild. I need a... Is there a local map for Oblivion? This looks like a smithery. I should repair my gear. But yeah, his next chapter will be a while away.
The march right. Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
He's really only my truly evil character, eh?
Goodbye.
I wish there was more for him. But essentially, he's there to fill the Dark Brotherhood content by having an assassin that fits it. Because, honestly, the Dark Brotherhood is such a fucking mess. It's like they added that at the very end of their development cycle. You've got this problem where it's like, there's no roleplay to it. I mean, can't people decide to be good assassins or bad assassins? At the very end of the questline, and the choice to kill the Emperor, you should have been offered the Emperor should have tried to bargain for his life, but like, I am the Emperor, I can pay you triple to whatever they're paying you. So you lose out in the glory of killing shit tons more gold by killing the guy that, because you're an assassin, you're not very honourable, but maybe it's honourable to spare the Emperor, because maybe you're not as bad or something like that, and you take a bigger paycheck and you kill the guy that contracted you to kill the Emperor. I would have liked that. That would have been a cool option for not so much of a bloodthirsty assassin. Then you've got the Civil War dilemma. It's like, man, it makes no sense. Say you basically join the Stormcloaks and you help them free Skyrim the Empire, and then you're sent on a contract to kill the Emperor that visits Skyrim, visits Solitude, even though it's now under the control of the Stormcloaks. The very people that killed is it the 5th Legion? Yeah, that sent his soldiers packing. And he's just going to rock up and visit there and go to, like, a funeral? I mean, come on, man. That's fucking retarded. That's, like, the biggest plot hole I've seen in any game. The Dark Brotherhood is just a massive sinking black hole in the Skyrim story. The most logical thing you can do is either, join the Empire and betray and kill the Emperor, or annihilate him. So the best thing that I could do to figure out was simply just have him in bits and pieces of the story, which kind of makes sense. They're 2 different inns back to back. That's such rivalry right there. But I'm playing this right now, man, to see if I can figure out a story. End of the day, my Skyrim story is because I've played the game for 13 years. I know it inside and out. I never played this for that long. And I like the idea of it because I definitely want to explore Cecilia's story. And I like the whole carnage of this entire thing. Because, the dragons appear in Skyrim and the Dragonborn calls for aid. People throughout Tamriel come to aid the Dragonborn. But the Oblivion crisis is meant to be, on the spot everywhere. I mean, only the people in Cyrodiil can really help the Crusader because everywhere's getting attacked. But again, Oblivion's going to need some time to get some serious mods out because it doesn't feel like an Oblivion crisis. It really doesn't. I mean, you've got these gates opening up and nothing happening. Like, you've got no city attacks, town attacks, massive Daedric patrols, this and that.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
Oblivion Gate.
Haven't you heard?
Yeah, look.
Well, then you know. About 2 days, the Count fears the worst. At the
Fuck off.
2 days, and nary a word. I fear the worst.
Boom. As good as he is, like, honestly, I like the idea that people like the Contractor. I mean, it's good. Man, you could have come here first and, like, Dead said, got some free steel blade armor. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh shit. I think you meant to take a cave down here, but I'm a little bit too slack for that, but I don't want to die right now. Oh shit. Oh, this is where Phosphor Dar would come in handy. Horse! Yes, it turns against its own. I'm meant to find the knight in the cave or out here somewhere, I don't know. End of the day. Screw it. Ah, fuck. Those things killed me before.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
So, what do you think about the other characters though? Like, especially Ragni? Because when I first started her, people really didn't like her. And that was kind of not... It wasn't... Kind of intentional. Not so intentional. Because I kind of wanted her to be seen as your typical female heroic hero, but people don't like that, especially a male audience. You know, at the end of the day, most of the audience that watches my stuff are male, and I'm not going to really want to sit behind the main hero being a young woman because we can't really see ourselves in that. And that's kind of the way I wanted to kind of start off where it's like you couldn't really vibe with her straight away. And I'd like to know what people think now.
We uphold the laws of Shadenhall. We fear no being, and we strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest. Until now, we are knights sworn to uphold. Many wish to...
I read that. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to shut this dude up. Look, I love the idea that he become... Honestly, man, if I didn't know, I'd probably have the hero Kvatch as like an immortal, like the Neverine. Like, what? He's meant to be an immortal. Should I put him in the game? I don't know. I've never played Morrowind, so I'm not gonna half guess it and chuck him in here. Maybe on a future rendition of the story. Who knows? But I like the idea that once he goes into that gate, the history of the Crusader disappears. Right? No one knows what happens in Oblivion because Oblivion is timeless. I mean, you go there, you live forever, pretty much. Time doesn't really work in Oblivion as it would in the natural world. And eventually, I like the idea that Shirogura sets you up to become him. Like, he gives you the power because you want to save you want to save the people here, you want to save the realm from being destroyed by Gigalag. And then you do that, and you've got his power, you've got his staff, and then eventually, I like to think of it that you start to become mad. Like, I've always imagined, like, maybe... You return back to Cyrodiil as your knightly order, as the Crusader, and the armor starts to get a little bit heavier, and you sit there and you look in the reflection of the glass, and you see a really weird image of your face with golden cat eyes smiling back at you, and it freaks you out, and you kind of close your eyes, look back at the mirror, and it's you again. And then you start to see silver in your beard, and you start to see silver in your hair, and then you're having a conversation, because I'd play an Imperial, because they're the same voice actor, for the Imperial Mail and Shirogurath. So it'd be like, hello there, citizen. It's nice to meet you. You know, where your voice would start to change. You know, randomly, like you're having a conversation, and just like, yeah, I was down by the Westwoods, and cheese! And more cheese for everyone! You know, like, you start going slightly insane, and eventually you realise what's happening to you, that you are becoming Shirogurath, and, you know, the whole idea would be he returns the armour to its stand, and he goes back to Oblivion because he knows what he's about to become, and it's not safe for Shirogurath to be in Tamriel, so he goes back into the gates, and he sinks the island, and he becomes Shirogurath, and you meet him 200 years later as the Dragonborn. Yeah, well, this is kind of like, you know, it sets her up for,
I set out.
it's really hard to talk and concentrate
No,
on fight and shit.
The path is yours. Lead on.
It's kind of, in a way, I like the idea of it because it gives her agency into the Dawnguard. I mean, there's so many quests in Skyrim and so many characters to fit into certain stories. And the best way to have her, you know, have the Dawnguard questline done is by her. I mean, I wanted the Dragonborn not to be the Dragonborn day one. I wanted her to be a background character. I probably shouldn't have called our story The Origins of the Dragonborn. I should have just called it Origins. Had people not really knowing where it was going. And, yeah, like, again, she joins the Dawnguard, emotionally being affected by vampires, losing her sister and her mother. So it puts her into the regard to that one, where she becomes the character to fill the Dawnguard faction content. And then I was doing that chapter, and then her and her sister were playing instruments for the father. I was like, holy shit, wait up, she could be a bard too. I mean, I love the idea of it. So I crafted because none of my characters suited the bard's questline. It's kind of a useless faction. And then the Dawnguard questline, I mean, everyone already had a role. They were part of a guild, they were a Civil War soldier. Cecilia can't just rock up and join the Dawnguard because she's a vampire. Freya's more of a bounty hunter. And I thought, why not have the very person that lost loved ones to them? And then, honestly, I didn't plan on, like, the reason she kills a dragon, I didn't even think of this foreshadowing at the time, but she kills it. What the fuck? Wait up. Where'd you come from? Anyway, she kills it because she's on the hunt for an Elder Scroll, right? And it's the very Elder Scroll where she meets Minerva, but I wanted that to be main story. I wanted it to be the part of the main story. So I had to bypass that by her journey on the hunt for the Elder Scroll to stop Harkon to be interrupted, and then put her onto a new path. And I didn't even think about it back then, but she becomes the Dragonborn while hunting the Elder Scroll of dragons. I mean, that's the main quest line of Skyrim, killing dragons. And again, the name of Skyrim's series is the Elder Scrolls, so it foreshadowed, and I didn't even realise it. And I love this while telling stories, just sometimes it just fucking works. It just works. And again, I had it injured because like it wiped out everyone in the fort. I actually physically had it wipe everyone out in the fort. And then it landed, and it was badly wounded, and she was able to kill it. Because it was, you know, beaten up. And that kind of sent her on a different path of fate, where she became the Dragonborn. Golden Eyes, funny enough, are actually because of the TV series Merlin, because Merlin's also a Dragonborn in that TV series. He's more of a Dragon Lord, but same sort of thing, born to lord over and rule over dragons or whatever, and whenever he ever uses his powers, his inborn ability to use magic without using words, his eyes go golden. So that's why she joins the Dawnguard, because it gives... there's a character to fill that content there, to do the Dawnguard questline. And it doesn't just solely make her the Dragonborn, it gives her agency into the story, into the world, without her solely becoming the Dragonborn. Where's your boys' helmets, you know? Like, don't you understand? One must wear helmet to protect head. You see, like me. I got helmet, boys, okay? Helmet, good. Yes, a Daedra, an actual Daedra. But like, at the end of the day, not everyone's going to enjoy what I do with the story. It doesn't make much sense. I just try to my very best to have it work. Have it make sense. Go in the lava, go in the lava, go in the lava. You son of a bitch. Come on. I wonder what Demora tastes like. Give me... He dead. Where's the other dude gone? What in the fudge? Is he in the lava too? Go on, you prick. Come here. This feels very much like Oblivion's ragdoll system, where it's impossible to move corpses. Is he wearing shoes? These guys don't like wearing shoes, do they? Fuck that. That's too much effort. No, Sidra Mora. Where'd your mate go, dude? What the fuck? Did he fall off the... Fucking idiot. And honestly, I'm actually kind of proud of all the story so far, especially a lot of it's made up on the spot.
Do your worst!
Who the fuck are you?
Lead on. The path is yours. Even if Farwell doesn't say it, we appreciate that you're here. Let's keep moving.
I know you keep doing it, bro. Like, Ragni's story was very different. The very first time I played it, when I thought about it, she was her father, or mother and father, were, I think they were to be killed by like the wandering dead in the marsh, just like zombies. And then she basically leaves when her dad dies. Travels as an explorer. He's a young mercenary, falls in love, joins his team, becomes a mercenary, blah blah blah. Gets married, and then the dragon comes by and kills him, and that kind of puts her on the dragonborn path of anger and that, because the dude she loved and the new family she made were killed, and stuff like that. He's fucking... This guy is like a sexual predator. He pops up behind you and then he disappears when you're looking for him. You've got some spunky looking fucking mates, okay? You're meant to be the dark elf, the creepy one. But, yeah, her story took a dramatic change when I actually did it, and I'm very proud of it, how it worked out. Wayward Knight, Phallus has been slain. You should take his signet ring. Where the fuck did you die, you idiot? This is definitely Oblivion, bro, 100%. Oh. What happened to his own thing? Yeah, doofus. Knights of the Thorn Medallion. Every NPC that I've tried to save as like a follower or a victim has died. You're the original one. You were the fake one. I sense the trap coming. I bloody know something's coming. There's blood there. Oh, dude, I'm a fucking Jedi, dude. I don't give a shit. Even though it's not a trap that I walked into, I still felt it. Huh? The fudge. Did I go back downstairs? I did. You son of a bitch. But yeah, Ragni took a massive change of her story, which I'm very proud of. Same thing with Sigun, man. I really like Sigun. Like, what I'm doing her story, she's just going to be a background Civil War character, sort of perspective through simply a perspective through the Stormcloaks during the Civil War. But it changed a lot, especially when I found out that I could, with the mod, there's blood there, there's something that's going to happen. Especially with the mod Open Civil Wars, like you learn there's a console command where you could have enemy take something over. Now, in that mod, you can't actually lose Whiterun, unfortunately. That could change in the future. I think I did convince the mod author, because I sent him messages, and he was worried about the whole alliance thing, where you basically, whatever Jarl changes over the keep ship. And I explained to him, I was like, no matter what side has Whiterun, either Jarl will sit at the side of the table. And that's why you see in the Peace Alliance, you see the Stormcloak Jarl. And that was the first time I'd ever seen it in my, like 12, 13 years of playing the game. I was always wondering why that seat was empty until like it stuck to me. I was like, wait up, that's for the Stormcloak Jarl. And yeah, so I think I convinced him he might do it sooner or later to return to his mod, to have the Battle of Whiterun, you know, not be stated by either faction that you could lose it afterwards. I like that idea. We are. Oh my god. Shit's nuts. But yeah, so her story definitely changed. She took Whiterun. Now I couldn't have Siege attack in the places. I haven't got that sort of scripting or questing know-how. So that makes more sense because Sigurd's more of a liberator than she is, you know. She's more of a liberator than like her sister is a bit more of a like kill your enemy sort of thing. So it makes more sense for her to attack Whiterun without laying it to siege, because it doesn't make much sense. I mean, the Stormcloaks are meant to be liberators, and here they are shooting catapults out of Whiterun. I wonder if I can just do all this by like essentially going up and just touching the signal stone. How you doing, bro? Rude. I said, how you doing? And you do that to me? It's bloody rude. Haha, yeah, boy. I think he might follow me out, try and kill me. Hopefully. Oblivion's really good at this. I mean, I got chased by... When I do that Zero quest line, the vampire chased me all the way down. Continue. She chased me all the way to the Zura Shrine. Who the fuck was... Honestly, man, that dude appears out of nowhere, disappears, reappears. Oh, fuck, that was some freaky Imperial shit, man. That was some freaky shit. Having a conversation. Oh, I can't even describe it. I think I remember this place. This is where I did that duplication bug. I don't remember it, but I think it involved magical scrolls, where you basically could duplicate something in your inventory. This is where I found out how to do it.
Good to see you.
Man, this honestly, if whoever's watching this right now, this is 100% Oblivion with a fresh coat of paint. This isn't it is a remake of all the assets, so definitely, like the world has been rebuilt, and the models, but it is at its very core, it feels like Oblivion. It's got some new voice actors, and some of them from Skyrim, but not overly too much to where it sounds like Oblivion voice actors are gone. This guy doesn't like people, doesn't he?
I don't know you, and I don't care.
I remember that dude. So, if you're still with me, I take it the Contractor is your favourite character, and you're no doubt a Stealth Archer build. People seem to love the Stealth Archer for some reason. I'm a bit more of a shield and sword dude myself, as you can definitely see, especially with my characters and most of them being that way. But it is quite fun to play a stealth archer build for sure. But I feel that up close and personal is my thing. This guy operates in his own hours.
Hi.
I'll let you take a seat, lad, before I tell you your son's been necked.
Please, although I'm concerned about the safe return of my son and the closing of the gate, please see Ammonus Gregory with a possible attack looming. Please.
Right.
Please, although I'm concerned with a possible attack looming.
I think the game might be fucked.
Please, although I'm concerned about this with a possible attack looming, I must be free to make preparations. Good.
Are you telling me I did all that for fucking nothing? Isn't essential to the quest line at all.
Hail, Sir Knight.
But, you know, he's won't have conversation.
Please, although I'm with a Please.
God, I wish I could kill you right now. This better be your countess.
I'm at your service. If the guards don't do something about the...
You're
Take
useless.
care.
Well, it appears this guy is a knobhead. I could have the wrong quest line right now. We'll have a look. Allies for Bruma. I've closed Living outside of Shadenhall. I should speak to the Count about sending... After I touch the signature and appear inside the Living Gate, back him around, the gate's been destroyed. I should report my actions to... Wayward Knight. Whatever. Hopefully this fixes it.
Yes? Yes? What do you want? Goodbye.
At the current time of the storytelling, I'm doing something a little bit different. Not essentially important, but a little bit of fun. Sort of side story, kicked off from something happening to a character during one of the chapters. Whoa, what the fudge?
You've done it. Then it's a sad day in Cheydinhall. I'll stay here and do a final sweep of... Cheydinhall will mourn. Count Inderis is waiting.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for him. Is it going to be like a 12-hour jump? If anyone that's actually watches my shit is watching this,
Hello.
could you guess what character I'm playing after all the screenshots are put up and stuff for Skyrim? It's currently annoying me because it keeps crashing at the moment because of the area that I'm in. But I'm slowly getting done, chipping away.
Yes?
Almost finished.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhall. I realize he was trying at times, and he spoke before he thought, but he was still my son, and I adored him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Whereas others would have left him to die, I'm sure you fought at his side. Your actions are duly noted, and your reward will be in gold.
Bro, this guy is so happy, even though his son's dead. Like, fuck. What a lunatic. He is a dark elf that lived for like 400, 500 years, and he can produce many more, no doubt. But bloody hell, dude, that is your child, bro.
I thank you for your sympathy, You're truly a noble individual. Were you able to retrieve anything from him before Oblivion took him? Thank you. You are truly worthy of all the praise being given to you. On second thought, you keep it. You were the last to travel with him, and I feel you deserve it as a memento of your achievement. I won't take no for an answer. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhal. May RK guide you.
My
Farewell.
goodness. Bloke is cold. I haven't played Oblivion in a long time, but I was expecting some like sort of mournful behaviour that he lost his son to Oblivion, but this dude's just smiling. That's some cold motherfucker. Alright, at least I got that one done. Quest. Alice for Bruma, Defense of Bruma. Alice. Wait up. Don't know. Fuck
How
yeah.
are you?
My goodness.
Good, I'm sorry. I will not forget your since... Bye.
Alright, good. Should have had a cool combat roll at the end of it.
How are you? Cheydinhal is in your debt, friend. That Oblivion gate had us all living in fear.
Is this a, that's a new voice actor. It sounds like a Skyrim one, but again, they recorded those lines a good fucking 15 years ago. Is that the Count's
You too.
Mrs. or some rich, noble chick? Essentially, I really like this and I want to play more of it. But I want to figure out if I can, like, manage the story. I don't think I can manage it as in-depth as Skyrim, because I've played Skyrim for so long. I could definitely carve something out of it. And my idea would be this guy right here. Sort of... I don't know. I mean, especially with Oblivion, you've got access to Skyrim, so I think his story would start as an Imperial Legionary in Skyrim, and then he meets a Nord lady, falls in love, he moves back to Cyrodiil, but close enough to be home to Skyrim for her, but also close enough to be home to Cyrodiil for him. And they become farmers and have a couple of kids, and he goes off to do some supplies and comes back to find that his missus has been raped and murdered and his kids have been killed, and leads him down a dark path, until eventually, before, you know, many years later, he comes across the Anvil church being slaughtered, and it kind of pivots him in a direction of becoming the Crusader. But this would be before the Oblivion Crisis, so I'd need mods like an alternate start, where Kvatcha's still standing, and none of the Oblivion gates have popped off yet, and then during those times I could play like the guild characters, and even have the assassin, the listener, part of this story, because I've done that in my story where I talk about the listener being part. Cecilia's mentioned that even the listener followed the Crusader, and that sort of stuff. And I've thought about it. I've mentioned that there was a he.
Good tidings, citizen.
It could be a Dark Elf, could be any sort of race. I want to go on Imperial again, but starts off as more of a thief that kills somebody, then becomes an assassin, and then becomes a vampire. So it doesn't start off as a vampire, but becomes one. And even though they're a worshipper of Sithis and stuff like that, still Oblivion is a massive threat to what they do and everyone else. And you know, Oblivion's still an enemy to the god of death itself. Is it asking the Elder Council for help? I don't remember doing that.
Hello.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
I didn't say anything. Fuck yeah.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry. but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
That also counteracts Skyrim's storyline, because you find out that the legions left Morrowind to fight to get back to Cyrodiil to save Cyrodiil from the Oblivion Crisis, and that's why the Dark Elves of Ravenrock really don't like the Empire. So that makes no sense. Especially, you know, the generals of the Legion are obviously going to send their troops back home if it's under attack.
Please show your respect for the Imperial
All
Palace
visitors to the
by
Imperial
keeping
Palace
your voice
are asked to keep
down.
their voices down, especially if the Council is in session.
What council? There's only one councillor. As per usual, it was useless. Oh, I want to go Skingrad. See the vampire count. I think he's going to have a story here too, and in Beyond Skyrim. He's going to be like the background dude that's running the county through a different count. What the fuck am I hearing? But yeah, for Sky Oblivion, it's going to need quite a few mods to come out, and that could take years. I mean, especially an alternate start mod where Oblivion Crisis hasn't happened, the princess is still walking around, Kavash is still standing, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Like, imagine going to the inn in the Imperial City, like the Type of Septim Inn or whatever it's called, and the prince is there, and he's got ladies all over him. He's living life before he gets diced up. I'm going inside this building right here. I don't know what the fuck it's telling me to do. Go to Kvatch and meet all the people that...
Hello. They say...
Whatever the fuck. Like, meet the people that are in the campsite when you naturally first start the game. What in the fucking Jesus Christ? Meet people that, you know, you find there that will die later on in the story. Is this guy out of his fucking bed yet, or what? Alright, I gotta do this, because it's fucking weird. I don't know if he's up during the night, or this. Like, I'd be a bit suspect if the count was up during the night and sleep during the day. It might have changed it, though.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Oh, look at that. They gave the ESO treatment. So they've got silver eyes now. That's kind of cool. I like it, because again, I've got that in my story. Cecilia's got the sort of strain from Cyrodiil, silver eyes. I like that. I like that. Aid for Brimmer. You know, you'd be a bit suspect walking in this bloke's room, you know, on your own.
While Skingrad is threatened by an Oblivion Gate, I cannot spare any soldiers for Bruma. Whatever you may think of me, I still protect my own. This is my city, and Mehrunes Dagon will not have it while I remain Count of Skingrad.
Alright.
Believe me, Mehrunes Dagon will know he was in a fight if he tries to take this city from me.
Well, I'm out of here. No windows in this place. It's very out of the road. Naturally, everyone's hall is sitting, you know, in the main hall. That's where the chair is. But no, this guy's like full on. You gotta go to him. Love the Oblivion painting, yep, by the looks of it. I'm gonna turn the detection back on. So I think in the Beyond Skyrim quest line for Skingrad that this fella is still going to have a presence in this world. But he's going to be like the Count that's obviously a vampire, but no longer obviously the Count. Now I remember walking under this place and I got harassed by a dark elven lady that asked me for the fine. Would have been under there somewhere. It was definitely this place right here, where she asked me what the fine was for necrophilia. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's necrophilia. Now, necromancy is a thing you hear quite a bit in these games. And I thought, no, wait, what? And I would have been like 14, so I've heard this shit from my brother quite a few times. He was older than me. And yeah, man. I mean, bloody hell. Necrophilia? Come on, lass. That's disgusting. That's some Lover's Lab sort of shit. I can hear it. Feels like it's so close, but I can't see it. Is there like one, like... That's activating really close, bro. Like, that's so far away you can even start to activate. But not one of those stupid fucking ones. I don't think it's that one. Can't really get there.
Oh, you playing the new?
Yep, the remaster. Close the door if you're coming in. Oh, fuck yeah. The lava does look better. Just hanging, bro. Just hanging. They very well captured the vision what I thought of as a kid what hell would look like, you know. But would hell look like this, or would it really capitalise on your greatest fears, you know? Please be fucking this one. Oh, I don't think it's going to be a... Is it full? Right, just slice and dice right through them to the main citadel. That would be sick, bro. That'd be sick. But no, I gotta play fucking Tomb Raider, there it is, and find out which one's which and go through different doors to get to different places, and it's just a pain in the ass. Oh, fucking hell, which one's which now? Well, everyone has the beam in it, I guess. Not that one. It's a right pain in the cheeks. I would just love, like, this, like, right here, like, have, like, 50 Daedra to cut through with, like, some followers and just butcher and slaughter on them. Get to the gate, close it down, boom, done. That'd be sick. Oh, fuck, not this one either. Well, it has to be the one in the middle, doesn't it? Both the doors are broken. But I guess we'll find out if we get up there. Either one. Should learn some magic. Just use my power button on them, you know. Should definitely practice that up. A landmine. Everywhere, right? Ah, man, they're smart. Oh, man. What the fuck now? Now, this is the issue that we face. You know, I'm a bit confused right here. Because I'm pretty sure there's no bloody doorway down there, right? And this is some smart German shit. Blow up at the bridges so the champion can't close the gate. Not even there yet. Fuck, settle down. Kaboom. That's right. They're like bugs, eh? And I'm like the bug light zapper. Alright, so nothing here. Oh shit. Guess I'll land on that. Oh, wrong spell. Now this is, again, another really weird spot to be in. Because, yeah. Either way, we're screwed. Is there some sort of like mechanic in there that activate where it will somehow magically extend the bridge? I love that wasteland, man. It looks sick. I hate this place. I feel more like a fucking Tomb Raider trying to discover how to close the gate than actually closing it. Like, I just want to cut my way through shit. Here we go. I am not running across the other side, the other one. Get fucked in the ass. There we go. So they weren't broken, they were magical. This is Oblivion after all, so it makes sense. Now, I need to... No idea. Maybe that one might activate the other one. I don't bloody know. Hello, honey, I'm home. I don't know, what sounds better to you guys? You know, do you guys want to go running through all this shit, unlocking puzzles and going through each and every goddamn tower to find something to kill? To take a sigil stone? Or are you like me, and you just want to light them on fire? Like, I just want glorious battle, you know? See if that gate unlocked. No, it just unlocked. Yeah, I guess so. You know what? I did auto save, so it is worth it. A bit of a look. Oh my god! Why work harder when you can work smarter? Does anybody know how to fucking recharge weapons in Oblivion? What Cold Touch does. On the touch spell. Oh. Oh, it didn't kill me. There's always a benefit. Oh yeah, boy, look at that. Damn it. Oh my goodness. I did not wait for that one. Bullshit. Can't drink any potions right now. But if I can chug down fucking 50 sweet rolls and eat fucking like 600 pieces of cheese, I can do whatever I bloody well want, okay? I like the lighting touch one better. It makes such a painful noise too. Merciful touch. Restores health on touch. Is that... us healing others. Man, my bloody magic regen is slow as shit. Oh. How many of these bosses do I gotta do? Alright, what in the f... That's just rude, dude. Alright. So only poor bastard that was around me, just copped it. How's it watching? Are you guys PC or your console? You know, excited about Oblivion, Beyond Skyrim, Cyrodiil, things like that? Because, man, I love Cyrodiil.
How are you?
Yeah, right, mate, yourself? Having a yarn, you know? We got attacked because I don't know what the hell.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight. I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor. Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves. You have helped me by closing the Oblivion Gate near Skingrad. I will likewise help you by sending aid to Bruma.
You just gave me this vampire, my mortal servants, my kind. You know, like, dude, I know you're a bloody silver-eyed vampire and all that. I kind of do like the silver eyes. I like that. I like the blackening of the lips and the kind of the loose of the colouring around the eyes. You kind of want vampires look like corpses in a way, you know. And that's how I go for my Skyrim stories. I like to make them look somewhat undead. Alright, I'm out of here. Fuck. How about, that's Kvatch, yep. So what have we got left? Just Coral and Breville.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Do not give a shit.
While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under... Goodbye.
I used to steal those alien stones from here. For the Thieves Guild reputation stuff. They were worth like 100 gold a pop. Honestly, man, hopefully with Oblivion they actually had like a proper presence of threat to these things. Like, people aren't out here working in the middle of the day while there's a goddamn demonic gate opened upside. Like, they're hiding inside the city, or like, you know, adding like a city siege sort of thing. Like, I'd love to see that, right? Because Oblivion Crisis should feel like an Oblivion Crisis, as in, you know, there's barricades up out here, there's guards, you know, their weapons are completely ready. There's Daedra coming out and attacking the gate. I'd like to see that sort of thing, you know? Maybe the horses are dead, you know, the stable hands inside. The city's in lockdown, essentially. Because the Daedra out here always laying siege to it, you know? That's the sort of thing I'd like to see. Alright, I haven't turned that back on. There are definitely things that I think have definitely been improved in this, even though it's a remaster. Another one of these fucking ones. 10,000 gates to get through. Oh, fuck. Tell me that I couldn't fit through there? Come on, bro. You bullshit me. Might have the second forever to regenerate. I've been through one of these before, and they're a pain in my ass. God damn it. Worth it. Eat ass. Oh man, how beautiful would this be? If it was just, this was the main citadel, right? And you just charge into it and you got like fucking 40 to more right here. It'd be beautiful. Well, I could do that with Oblivion. Oh, the fabric. Oh shit. I wonder how old these mortal bodies are, you know? Like, they could be thousands of years old. I don't know, Oblivion doesn't really age in that sort of way. Please be the main chamber. That trick again, right? I have to go through all the shit. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck out. Dude, how did I live through that? That's not the one I want. I'm in the shit. At least back out to Oblivion, I'm pretty sure. No. But I don't give a shit as long as I can get back up there the normal way. Because those things piss me off so much. Opening gate to gate to gate to get to the main. Like, get fucked. I'm just gonna jump through it all. Up we go. It's always a good way. Get back to magic. Get my little lightning touch out. Come on. This feels like a trap. That's definitely a trap. Somehow I survived it, I think. No, it's pushed me out the road. Small blood here. Why don't you give me a soul gem with actual souls in it, you fucks? Interesting prospect that the Crusader knows a bit of magic. Too late. Kill ya. Oh, lovely, you know? Lovely bit of business. One more left. Fudge now. Kind of feels like the way they walk, it's like, it kind of still feels like, you know, the new animations. The way they prance around feels like Oblivion.
Hello!
Yeah, like, it feels like Oblivion. Oh, no, I mean, like, this is the first game in my life where a remaster feels like a complete and utter remaster, but also slightly a bit like a remake. Like, you're playing an old game that looks fresh and new, but it still feels exactly like the old game.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of...
You've already told me, mate. You go in fucking Elsumbers or something.
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by I will now gladly send soldiers. Goodbye.
Now to the shithole called Breville. Last and certainly least, Bruma. I want to see how this Oblivion Gate stuff goes for Bruma. This is the one both Beyond Skyrim and Oblivion are changing, where it's like there's a massive overlaid bridge in between the cities. Might be. Could be the one down further. What's that one called again? Shadenhall or something like that? I don't remember. Leowen, that's the one. I think Leowen's the one they're changing.
A pleasure to see you. Hi there. Please, go ahead. Good morning. For Lord Dagon, watch out!
Oh, that was the first ones, eh?
Only the chosen will survive the more fearsome than you.
Morning.
Just lean in there.
Hi there.
They started to attack now, eh? It's part of the ruling family.
Well met. Regulus Terentius, Count Breville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have... I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty, but with an Oblivion Gate threatening Breville, I need... Good day. Hello. Good to...
Probably could have saved so much time. Just by like going out and closing it before I had to go talk to these idiots. I mean, this journey for my story could be literal, like, months. No closing gates in between and closing the gates to aid the cities. Like, I want these Oblivion gates to be opening up all over the place and just becoming harder and harder and harder to do. for the Crusader and their forces. And like, while the gates are opened up out here, like I said, like, I want to see like sieges, you know, like I want to see this gate, and like I want to see the entire city. Even when you go inside of it, this is still here. Like, I should remember, what was his, watching Rebel Eyes actually make this place the other day. He was making the real.
Good to see you.
He was doing all the side stuff here. All the cliffs and shit. But I'd love to see, you know, an actual, like, siege being taken place. Where there's soldiers out here with barricades constantly fighting off Daedra. And even if you do make it inside the city,
Well met.
it's still on fire sort of thing. And there could be things that, like, the Oblivion Gate could be shooting at fire that might, like, launch into the city. You fuck. Oh, wrong one. I am not. As is gonna get me going all the way around. Eat a massive dick. But I do want to kill those guys. Yeah, boy. Oh, come on. Rude. Any more? No. No, you pussy. Used to be instant in Oblivion. Oh, I'm liking this. There's a lot more data in this one. Like some piss and scamps. That's cool. Man, it had more Daedra in it, which is good. Had a portal to get me up higher, which is awesome. Like, Oath, bro, this one was the best. And plus, its locked door wasn't hard at all. I don't feel like I even need to use my shield up. What the fuck is making that noise, bro? I enjoyed this one. This was like the easiest, but also the funnest. Like a direct fight of Daedra. I don't have to fucking go around the entire map. I don't know, with a few scans. I'm gonna come inside. Another day done. Another day done. Has to be, doesn't it? It's all done. It's all done. I mean, I could finish this game in the space of it. Now do the Shivering Isles DLC after this. I feel like the guild quest should be other characters. Well, I'm only like level 2, man. I've tried to sleep a few times, but
Hail, sir.
hasn't really leveled me up yet.
It was you that closed. Thank you for closing the Oblivion gate that was threatening I've sent Captain Laris to Bruma. Be seeing you.
Oh, thank fuck. Am I done? Better be done. Oh no, it's a layer one to do. Fuck, I thought it was done. Thought it was done.
Hail, Sir Knight.
Set game hour to 9. Yep, that works.
Hi there, Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine. Perhaps you would like to do a service for... Leowyn is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Sounds like, I remember something like this.
He and the rest of the Elder Council care nothing for Cyrodiil. They focus obsessively on the provinces, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
He doesn't talk about the Empire, does he?
Be seeing you.
Like, he called it the Empire instead of it, you know? I'm pretty sure there's lore about Leowyn that it feels like it's an independent because it's so far south.
Oh.
And it does border Blackmarsh, but I'm pretty sure Leowyn's always considered itself its own sort of county. Yeah, I had all my hope in finishing this, I was like, ugh. On my horse. I like this place, looks nice. Oh, negative. Negative. I didn't just like... I dived into the water. Well, lava. The fuck? Oh shit. Could I? I don't think I could. I mean, we tried this. I died miserably. But truthfully, I'm kind of done with this shit. TGMing, don't give a fuck. I do not want to go through 10 million hours and more of closing one more gate. They can eat my ass. 100%. I just don't give a shit anymore. I wonder what the lava looks like underneath. It's very red. I didn't really imagine it would have a colour, you know? Fuck yeah. Ah, you fucking wormy dog. That rock gets cancer. high enough. Shit. Man. Shit. Mortal bodies are but decorations. Go further and unlock the door, I guess. Feels familiar. This feels like the one. Now I remember being up on a big platform fighting off Demora, but that was like the Battle of Bruma one. This feels like that was a long time ago, but that's the memory that I remember. Another one. DJ Kalali. Lust hole. What, fucking they doing Mad Doggy in here or something? Boom. So better. Oh, I might take a bit of a break. I don't want to do one more Oblivion Gate. Even if it's a goddamn Bruma one. It can eat my ass. Then later, people are actually awake and shit. Surprised Nargonian isn't
Hi
a
there.
countess this place.
It is a privilege.
My pleasure. I'm sure you have many pressing affairs. I won't keep you. Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leowyn closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leowyn did not do its part to uphold the Empire. Goodbye.
My pleasure, really.
Oh,
It is a privilege.
is that is.
Hi there.
He's like the orc. Of the White Stallion. Am I done? Am I done? Oh, I'm done. It's a long bloody journey. But I think tomorrow or tonight, either one, I will do the Battle of Bruma and then go do the Mad Gods shit.
Hi there.
It's a pleasure to see you. Greetings. What news
Kind of
from
expected-
Cloud Ruler Temple?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of expected you to have like a Nordic countess or something like that.
A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone? This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well? You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
Could even be a Nord, you know? Like, that'd be way better. Having a Nord countess. Or like an imperial father or something.
Hi there.
Morning.
So, you're the famous hero of Kvatch.
Yes?
Oh, is there armor all frosty?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. So, you're the famous...
That's an angry fella. Look at that. Oh, dude, that's kind of cool. They've got snow effects in their armor. I didn't even realise that. But, yeah, look at them. They've got frosty-looking armor.
Is it always this cold up here? This weather would freeze the arse off an ogre.
There you go.
Glarther? Total nutcase, if you ask me. But he's never done anything, yet, that we could arrest him for. Take care.
Still looks like bugger all soldiers here.
I look forward to fighting these Daedra side by side with the hero of Kvatch. Farewell. Fine greetings to you.
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
I'm
I don't
looking
know.
forward to some payback
I hear that
for
those
what
Oblivion
those
gates are
bastards
opening
did to
everywhere.
Kvatch.
They say the Legion is stretched to the limit across the Empire.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
Hail,
Not a
Sir
bad way to
Knight.
make some money, if you...
I'm sure you hear it all the time. But I'd like to thank you personally for closing that Oblivion gate outside Shadenhall. We were all expecting to become the next Kvatch, you know. With the Count worrying more about his son than the defense of the city, things were looking pretty grim. So like I said, thanks.
Not really.
I'm glad.
The dude's
I
son
don't know
died
you,
and he
and I
didn't give a
don't care to
flying
know you.
fuck.
I always wanted to see the Gerald Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they? Almost makes you forget why we're here. You two,
Bit cold though.
you helped our city fight off those damn Daedra.
Twin brothers though.
Now it's our turn to help Bruma. You two.
The Mythic Dawn won't dare try anything now that the best soldiers in Cyrodiil are defending Bruma. Farewell. You don't need to worry about the Daedra taking Bruma. You've got the best soldiers in Cyrodiil here now.
Hey, I can't stay long. Count Kero's orders were to return to Leyawen as soon as Bruma was safe.
You know what
Goodbye.
I do want? I want to check out real soon is I want to see if this is actually possible because always the fucking bell. It's only 10 a.m. man. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this on my phone because I'm streaming and shit. There was a console command for Oblivion to complete, like, make a carbon copy of your character. I want to see if that's true for this.
Well met.
What?
I understand Bumf Gragash trains other Fighters Guild members on the proper use of heavy armors.
It takes a skilled fighter to move well in armor that heavy.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's
Create
no wonder
full
they get
actor
involved
copy.
in these disputes.
Good day.
Create full actor copy. I need to go to the toilet real quick because I'm busting. I'll be back. Oh. I feel 10 kilos lighter. Alright. Well, apparently. What is a reference, radio? So what is the reference? Is it 07 still? Oblivion player reference code. Player code. Let's have a look. Could be F or is it 7? I'm pretty sure it's 7. Because I can't hit myself in console. I don't know if print's still a thing. Let's do fucking... You prick.
Good morning, sir. I am at your service, Lord Crusader.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, yes. All right. I don't remember the... I thought they meant to have armor on them, but I guess not.
Keep your heart true. And your eyes open.
I have to recreate my dude. But, now we can have Cecilia follow me. And die. That's sick. That is sick. It's good if it actually works. And since they're Knights of the Nine, they're gonna give me the they're gonna have my factions. They're gonna be Blades. They're also gonna be Crusaders, which is pretty sick. All right, took my helmet off. Oop, show race menu, and I will be different after this. Then again, I'm using the generic body type. Yeah, whatever. A view. Continue. Boom.
I'm at your service, Lord Crusader.
Yeah, boy.
Lead the way, Sir Knight.
Let's see if they follow me.
Greetings.
Nah.
May Talos guide you. What is it, Lord Crusader? May your sword...
Alright, let's see if we can kill him. Kill. Let's see if he's got any gear on him. Hey, he's got all the right gear on him. Holy, this is entire inventory. Holy moly. He even took the name though, which is kind of disappointing. Thought they kept the name. I really thought they kept the name. Now it works. Takes the name, unfortunately.
I'm at your service. Farewell.
I do not think I can wear this somehow. And you can't trade with them either.
Go ahead, please. Those who live by the commands of the Nine receive blessings of strength when they visit way shrines of Tiber Septim. Good day.
Holy moly. Let's try that again. Disable. Enable. Oh shit. I removed her. My god. Alright, that's not going to be working. So apparently they cannot wear the Crusader's armor. But I shall at least end it here and do the Battle of Bruma shit tomorrow. Or tonight, or whatever. People might be awake and stuff like that. But anyway, and plus some Mad God Shivering Isles sort of